Apex Season 15 has finally arrived, so it's that time of year where I make the tier list for the best legends for the brand new season. Now, just a disclaimer, this video is not going to be as long as they usually are, because for some reason, there is 0 legend changes. The only big change is a brand new legend, and who she counters, and that sort of thing. As well, with the new map coming in, certain legends are better than others, so that's the only thing we got to talk about today. Now, just before we start, if you don't know what a tier list is, it's a way of ranking things, so today we're going to be ranking the best legends in Apex Legends Season 15, from C tier all the way to S tier, C tier being the worst, and S being the best. But the reason why we start off at C tier in legend tier list is because there is not one legend that is bad. If a legend was bad, they would not be in the game, or they will be changed very, very significantly. So there isn't one single bad legend within this game. Some legends are just better than others. That's all. So starting off at C tier will be Crypto, Fuse, Mirage, Bangalore, and Rampart. So that's 5 legends down in C tier. I just think Crypto isn't as good as he used to be. I think he really needs some good buffs for him. Same with Fuse as well. Fuse is actually heavily underrated, but I don't think he's better than the other legends on this tier list. But I do think he needs a couple buffs for him to make up to that B tier or high B tier, nearly A tier. He's a very underrated legend, and I think he's someone who could, if you were good at Fuse, you could play him exceptionally well. But to the average player, he's not that good. And that kind of goes with everyone for this tier. The only exception to that is Bangalore. Now, Bangalore is just bang average. I say this every time, and no, I don't mean it to be a pun. Bangalore is bang average. She's just the straight, normal legend within the game. She has the smoke bomb, and she has a barrage. That's it. It's nothing fancy. It's your bog standard equipment, and nothing too exceptional. Again, Rampart for me is much higher C tier, if I'm being honest. She's low B tier, high C tier, but for this season, I'm putting a high C tier. She is good. She's not fantastic. There are other legends that you would use instead of her, and obviously, we're going to get into those very soon. Mirage is Mirage. He needs some love. He's not been getting love for seasons now. For him to become a viable legend, he's going to need a rework. But with the past few seasons, I think it's safe to say the Respawn do not care anymore. Mirage is Mirage. He's not good, and I hate to break it to you, he's not going to be viable until they end up making a change. But like I said, I don't see that happening anytime soon, if ever. So moving up to B tier now, we have Newcastle, Caustic, Mad Maggie, Watson, Revenant, and finally Lifeline. Now, I do think Mad Maggie, again, like Fuse, is very underrated. If you're a good Mad Maggie, she can absolutely dominate. Again, no pun intended. But she's just okay. And I hate to say that because I am personally a Mad Maggie main. So it does hurt me to say that, but I do just think she's just okay. Now, we've got to see how she works on the new map. She could be good. She could be 10 times worse. You don't know. Same with Caustic. Caustic is only good on a map like World's Edge. He's really, really good on a map like World's Edge, as well as Olympus. Some of these legends go from map to map. Caustic is fantastic on World's Edge, but we just don't know about the new map. So he might be fantastic on the new map. That's something that we'll have to see very soon. Obviously, I'm making this tier list a day before this map comes out, the new season comes out, because this is my tier list predictions. I've put Lifeline above. I would put Newcastle above Lifeline for the fact of his res is just better than Lifeline's for me. I know her drone can do it, but you don't really survive when you're getting resurrected by her drone. I think for Lifeline to be viable or 10 times better than she is now, she needs her red shield back. I think she needs her red shield back. Once she gets that back, she's instantly back up to S tier for me. But no, she's not getting that back anytime soon. And I do think she's high B tier, low A tier. But again, I think Newcastle is higher. I think Newcastle is high B tier, low A tier. Revenant is just Revenant. Again, I think he's like Mirage. He needs some love. Once he gets that love, he's going to be back up to A tier. But for me, he's down in B tier, and I don't think he deserves any lower than that. I don't think he deserves C tier. I think B tier is perfect for him. Not high B tier, not low B tier, just B tier. Now, Watson, I would put high B tier. I think she's actually a fantastic legend. I'd rather play her than I would Rampart. I think that she's the reason why Rampart is down in C tier and not B tier. For me, I think she's just so much more viable the way she can help her team with her ultimate. Rampart is just her. Rampart kind of just helps herself. Yes, her walls help her teammate, but Watson is just a much more user-friendly, a more team-friendly legend than any other legend on here. B tier, I mean. So yeah, just to recap of B tier, we have Newcastle, Caustic, Mad Maggie, Watson, Revenant, and finally Lifeline, and I think that sounds about right. Let me know what your B tier would be. Moving up to A tier now, and every single legend A tier and above are the best legends in the game, and for my predictions, I believe you need at least 1 or 2 of these legends on your team to be making a good team comp. If you don't have any of these and you're just using C tier and B tier legends, you're not going to be doing that well. So, if you have A tier and S tier legends, you got to be playing much better than you were than any other legends. So starting off at A tier, we have Horizon, Loba, Vantage, the brand new legend Catalyst, Wraith, Say, and finally Ashe. Wraith, I don't think she's as good as she used to be. Her pick rate for last season was very high, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's a very, very good legend to be using. Yes, more people use her. It's like Say. Say is a fantastic legend to be using in ranked. Well, it was last season. But yeah, his pick rate was almost down in C tier level. But we just know that Say isn't a C tier legend. So Wraith, I think she has been S tier and she's been perfect. But now, I think she is perfect. But because she's perfect, S tier usually means they're kind of OP. She's not OP. She's in the perfect place right now. So I don't think she deserves any lower than A tier. But I don't think she's pushing that S tier anymore. Just talk about Say, how his pick rate is actually down in C tier. But we know that Say isn't a C tier legend. He would be an S tier or even higher A tier for me. But now we got the brand new legend Catalyst, who actually counters Say. Because Catalyst is a brand new legend, I'm actually going to tell you guys her exact abilities and what they do. So her passive is Barricade, which is reinforce doors, strengthening them and locking them to enemy spaces where doors have been destroyed can also be reinforced too. Tactical is her piercing spikes. Throw a patch of ferrofluid which turns it to spikes when enemies are nearby. Catalyst remains immune to enemy spikes, kind of like Caustic is immune to other caustic gas traps. Her ultimate is Dark Veil. Raise a permeable wall of ferrofluid. Enemies walking through it will be slowed and partially blinded for a brief moment of time. So that's kind of like when if you walk into a Watson trap, you are slowed. If you walk into a Newcastle ultimate, you are slowed and stunned. It's that kind of effect, but you also have a blindness to it. Kind of like a caustic gas kind of blindness too. So she's a very good legend, and she does come above Say for the main reason that finally someone counters Say, but she's not S tier. I don't think she's going to be OP. I think she's going to be good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think she's going to be rubbish. I don't think she's B tier, C tier legend. I think A tier is a good place to put the new legends because I do believe that, well, we all know that when the new legends come out, they bring out a ridiculously OP legend, and then a couple of weeks into the season, they finally level them out down to a B tier kind of usually. It was like Newcastle. He was an A tier legend when he came out, now he's a B tier. To me, when Mad Maggie came out, she was an S tier legend. She was incredible, but now she's down in B tier. This is what they do every season. They post an absolutely OP legend like Valkyrie. Valkyrie was OP, but to be honest, she's still OP. We're going to get onto her in a minute. And then they bring down to B tier. So now I think A tier is a good legend to put Catalyst, but we're going to see how she actually plays. My prediction is that she will be A tier, but I don't think she's going to be stupidly OP to the point where she has to stay S tier like Valkyrie would. But I don't think she's going to be underwhelming. I don't think she's going to be underwhelming at all. I think she's going to be a strange character to use. I don't think it's going to be every single person's choice. She's not like your bog standard movement legend. Movement legends are the ones that does incredibly well with the community. So I don't think she's going to be like that. But I don't think she's going to be underwhelming. So yeah, let me know where you would put Catalyst in this new tier. So moving up to S tier now, we have the best legends in the brand new tier list. So moving up to S tier now, we have the best legends in the game for Apex Legends Season 15. Before we get into here, make sure you do go down below and drop a like and subscribe to join the dynamic community if you have not already. It'd be greatly appreciated. And every single video that you do see in the background will be in the top right hand corner of your screen in the iCards, as well as linked in the description down below. I also have my editing in the comments down below. So if you are a YouTuber yourself and want some videos edited by me, you can contact me through there and hire me to edit one of your videos. So moving up to S tier now, we have Octane, Gibraltar, Pathfinder, Valkyrie, and Bloodhound. Now Bloodhound is, I think, is going to be the best recon legend in the game. He's very hit and miss with Bloodhound. Obviously there's nothing new to him because no legend has actually had a change apart from the brand new legend Catalyst coming in. That's the only change we got, and the Say counter, but that's not actually an official change. There was no legend changes in the patch notes. So, Say was the best recon legend in the game. Now, I don't think he is anymore. I think Bloodhound's going to regain his title as the best recon legend in the game. So that's why, for me, he's in S tier. Now, the reason why there's 3 movement legends in the game, there's Octane, who has an incredible pick-through rate last season, the most picked legend in the game last season. We have a Pathfinder and we have a Valkyrie. The brand new map Broken Moon is the second largest map in the game. It's bigger than Olympus but smaller than Stormpoint. So you need that rotation. You need those movement legends to get in you and your team around the map. Now the reason why, well, you could say that Wraith is a movement legend, Horizon is a movement legend, but they don't help their team. Octane helps his team, Pathfinder helps his team, Valkyrie helps their team. That's why I think these three are going to be absolutely amazing this season, because they allow for that rotation around the map, because it's the second biggest map of the game. And again, the pick through rate from last season, I believe, are going to carry over, because again, there's no legend changes. Octane is going to be incredible this season. Pathfinder is going to be incredible this season. Valkyrie is going to be incredible this season. Now, Gibraltar for me comes at the top, because he is the only person, again, there's no one like him in the game that can protect him and his teammates with literally invulnerability. They cannot die once they're in his dome. That's why I think he's still going to be S tier for me. I don't think there's a legend that's going to take his spot, and I don't think there's going to be a legend coming into the game anytime soon that's going to take Gibraltar's crown. He's incredible, and I truly believe that these legends in the game are going to be the best legends this season. So let me know what you think of this tier list and what your predictions for this season will be. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. Again, if you want to hire me as your editor for one of your videos, click the link in the description. And if you enjoy the videos that you saw in the background, make sure you do go down below and drop a like and subscribe so you do become a part of the Dominate community. There's going to be a couple gameplay videos of Apex Legends this season, so make sure you stick around for that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for support recently. Once again, it's been my pleasure, and until next time, keep dominating Legends.